Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ancient Mathoms Progression Series, in which we take cards that have been updated by the Ancient Mathoms Project and put them into decks, which we're putting through every single quest in the game in the order of publication, using only the cards available at the time of release. I'm Onitson,
And I'm Grant Thompson, just along for
and
the
today
ride.
we're going up against the Hills of Emyn Muil. Uh, an interesting quest, location heavy, the first location heavy quest in the game, and therefore an opportunity for us to try out some of our new location control cards. So I've got a bunch of location control cards in my deck, although not, I feel compelled to point out, uh, the Northern Tracker, because I suppose I wanted to make a point or something. What about you?
Fair enough. Um, I'm running a bit of a location control where killing enemies is concerned. I've got a couple of copies of Blade of Gondolin, Legolas, and a lot of card draw. So hopefully we can get through this quest in relatively smooth fashion.
Hopefully so. So, how do you feel about your opening hand?
I'm going to mulligan it. I want to see Blade of Gondolin or some card draw.
All right.
Well, I got some card draw.
That's something. That is something indeed. And I'll probably mulligan mine just looking for Stewart. Because, of course, I will. And, well, okay, that worked incredibly well, apparently. So, um,
Anything we need to note about this quest for the viewers who may not have played it?
okay, so this quest, our goal is to clear out Emyn Muil locations, make sure there's none in play, uh, and we also have to get 20 victory points in the victory display, and each of these Emyn Muil locations in this quest has victory points. So every time we clear a location and goes to the victory display, we're that much closer to winning the game. That's all I've got about it. It's a very straightforward quest. Can get to be a little bit of a slog, but hopefully we have enough tech to take care of that.
Yep, let's hope so.
All right. I'm ready for the first turn. All right. That's interesting. Um, you draw anything good?
Let's have a look. I was still on your hand. I drew a second copy of Lorian's
Okay.
Marble.
I'm going to pull out Escort from Edoras, out one of the updated cards here.
Or did you remember to draw your extra card from
Oh,
Bilbo?
thank you. Oh, and I got a Strength of Will as well. That's not bad at all. Escort from Edoras, we've changed it so that its discard effect is now a response. So after it commits to the quest, you can give it plus 2 willpower till the end of the phase, and then you have to discard it at the end. I'm also, I think, going to. I'll save up my resource, my leadership.
You want to flip over the quest card?
Oh, yeah, let's flip over the quest card. And there it is. We cannot defeat the stage unless there's no Emyn Muil locations in play, and we've collected at least 20 victory points. And also, as an added bonus, if there are no location cards in the staging area, the first treachery card gains Surge.
Okay, well, I'm going to take Barrow's card draw for myself to see if I get anything half decent. And I get some more card draw. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 resources and I'm going to play Gandalf Search.
Oh, wonderful. And I do not have a copy of Steward of Gondor. I do, however, have a copy of Celebrian's Stone. So I think I'll grab that and orient the rest of the cards this way.
Yeah, that's my done.
Okay. And I'm done as well. I guess it's questing time.
Yep,
And I don't anticipate there being any really nasty enemies in this quest, if I recall right. So I'm...
just the one from this encounter set, that mountain rider or
Oh, the
whatever
horse
his name is.
thieves.
Yeah, that's the one. Because you get +1 for each mountain location, and it's
Ooh,
2, I think it
okay.
is.
Well, I've got 8 willpower.
And I've got 0.
Alright then. There's 8 in staging.
I'll send Bilbo.
Okay, no problem. I don't think we need particularly to beat the quest this first turn, especially since we can travel to one of these high threat locations. Card number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so, like I was saying about there not
Little
being very many high-powered enemies, and card number 2 is an evil storm. I am more than content to let that evil storm pass. So we're currently raising our threat by 1.
I'll pitch a card A.
Okay.
I think I'll pitch a copy of my Lorian's Wealth. So another one sitting in hand.
Okay. So we break exactly even. And I'll travel to... Does it matter where we travel to?
Depends. You want to negate attachments or negate events?
Probably events. There we go. And something tells me we'd rather not engage Chieftain Uptack, so... Readying up.
Yeah, draw an extra card to the Bilbo. This one further down. I want to save up for the daughter, but I'm not sure if I want to play any of these other cards. So I'm just going to save them for now.
Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. And I will play out the Rittermark's Finest, I think. And while I'm at it, Celebrian's Stone on Aragorn. So Legolas currently has 4 attack against orcs. Plus Aragorn's 3 in some future round will be 7. We'll need 2 more. That won't be hard to find somewhere. So I can quest for 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'll send Barrable.
Okay. And there's currently 6 in staging. Card number 1. Impassable Chasm, which will return Emyn Muil to the staging area. And card number 2 is a Beastmaster. So we make a single progress, the only progress we needed. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say, how about we travel to Emyn Muil so we can play events, and I'll just clear it out.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll first discard Riddermark's finest. Alright. Just to do this in the appropriate order, to make sure everything works out the way I want it to. Discard Riddermark's finest to place 2 progress. That's damage. On Emyn Muil. Travel to Emyn Muil, playing Strength of Will as a response, exhausting Eleanor to place 3 progress, sending it to the victory display and drawing me a card. There. Anything you wanted to do?
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
There we go.
Yeah, what do you want?
Let's see. Oh, I got a Campfire Tales. Interesting.
Did you draw a second card?
Yes. There we go. And a Song of Travel, which I don't actually need because Aragorn has Celebrian Stone. It was just a backup to get that spirit icon on him as fast as possible, because most of the cards in this deck are spirit. Not that you could tell that from my hand.
Yeah.
Mind if I take Baravor's card draw?
Go for it.
Ooh, another Strength of Will. And a Valiant Sacrifice, neither of which is the Steward. Okay. I'll play out a Snowborn Scout, putting a progress there, and a Westfold Horsebreaker. Alright, yep, that's me done. Over to you.
Yeah, deciding on what I'm doing. I'm going to spend 3 resources and pull out my Daughter of the Nimrod.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 2 resources and play Dwarven Axe on Legolas.
Alright, so he'll be up to 6 attack against orcs. If I leave Aragorn up, we can kill Uftax this round. Yep. So I can send 4, 6, 7.
And I'll send the Daughter and Bilbo for 3.
So that makes a total of 10. Against 2, 4, 8 in staging. I'll discard a Song of Travel to Eowyn already.
And I'll
Okay.
not do anything. I can mitigate the threat of a location if we need it.
Alright, perfect. Card number 1. Ha! Orc Horse Thieves. Doomed to 2. There they are.
Of course it is.
And card number 2. Ah, the Shores of Nen Hithwell. Oh, with a nasty travel cost, too. Good to know. Good to know. So we've added 5 threat. Suppose we're losing by 2.
Alright, well, I will pay 1.
Alright, so now we're winning by 2. We place 2 more progress on the main quest. Travel to Emyn Muil. We don't have to engage any of these enemies, but we will engage off tech.
Okay.
And because Emyn Muil doesn't let us play events, I can't use Strength of Will to help us. But that's fine. Deal a shadow card to attack. I'll chump block with the Snowborn Scout. And the shadow effect is +1 attack. And then I'll attack back with Aragorn.
And Legolas.
And between the two, that's 9 attack. And we place 3 progress on the active location. All in all, not a bad turn, I think.
And then I'll trigger Legolas and the Dagger's response.
Yes. So only 1 progress left on Emyn Muil.
Yep.
And now I have to wait for my computer to load. Sorry about that. There we go.
Alright.
Ah, good. There's a Riddermark's Finest. Oh, and that Snowborn Scout should be dead, by the way. Sorry,
Yep.
did valiant work, but just not enough when it comes to standing up to things like off-tack.
Yeah, well, next turn you will have an axe for Aragorn.
Ooh, very nice. You playing anything else?
No. I'll get a draw second card.
Yes.
Interesting. Let's see if I'll do it.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to bother playing anything.
Fine by me. I'll drop out Riddermark's Finest again. And I'm going to save up with Aragorn in hopes that I can find a Steward of Gondor somewhere in there. There's only 7 threat in the staging area. I can send 11.
And I'll send 4.
Okay. So 15 against 7. We're making 8 progress. Okay, or that. Okay, I'll raise my threat by 2. And now I've hit the magic 35 number.
And I'll raise my threat by 2.
And there's the outer ridge. Uh, so we just added 2 threat. We clear Amenhen
Yep.
and put 5 progress on the quest, which we don't need. Travel to the outer ridge.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. There's currently 10. No. There are currently, in the victory display, 14 victory points. Oh, Chieftain of Attack is 4. Okay. So we only need 6 more to win.
But we've got to clear out all
That's
real
true.
locations.
So that'll be interesting. Do we want to deal with any of these enemies this turn?
I think we're going to have to because you're in
Oh, hey,
plus
they're coming down.
5.
No matter what I do.
Right, I can feint one of them, but that means you don't get your axe next round.
Okay, not getting my axe next round.
Okay.
Okay.
You want us to feint the Dolguldur Orcs?
Yeah, let's go ahead and feint the Beastmaster there. And you know what? I can block the Horse Thieves with Eleanor. They're only attacking for 2 right now. There we go. No shadow effect. And Legolas has 6 attack, you said? Okay, that's enough to kill off that Beastmaster.
Okay. And trigger responses.
Putting 3 progress onto the quest, clearing the active location there. So, if you just want to delete your feint there.
Oh, yes.
And I'll delete that shadow card. Whoops. So now there's currently 16 victory points in the victory display. So if we reveal a single location this round, I think we can win. I still don't have Steward, but I don't think that matters too much.
No.
So I'm going to play Stand and Fight. Spending 2 resources to recover from my discard pile the Rittermark's Finest. And because I can, I'm going to play Parting Gifts and move 2 resources from Aragorn over to, I don't know, how does Legolas sound? And I'll draw a card.
Good. Good. Here we go.
So I forgot to draw my second card from Bilbo. There it is. Oh, hey. Hello, Ailment. This is a deck that you might have been able to do something in, but alas, you showed up too late. Late to the party. And that's me done.
Okay, well, I think this time Aragorn had a little gift.
Why, thank you.
And then I'm going to keep one, two, three, four resources to pull out another Daughter of the Nimrodil
Wonderful.
and a Hinamorth River Song.
There we go. Alright, ready for questing on what might be the last turn of the game? Okay.
Yep.
I've got 4, 6, 9, and I'll leave Aragorn up.
I'll send 4, 6.
So we got 15 against 2. The first card is the Necromancer's Pass. And the second is another source of Nen Hithwell. So,
One.
yep, I will ditch both of my copies of Riddermark's Finest to put 2 progress on each of those locations, sending them to the victory display. There is now 20 points in the victory display, and there are no Emyn Muil locations in play. And just to add insult to injury to the encounter deck, I will play Ride to Ruin, discarding this Horsebreaker, and clearing out the Necromancer's Pass. You know, just 'cause.
Yeah.
So, that was a rather quick run through this quest. But I find that's the way of this quest. It's either a very quick run, you'll manage to get everything out quickly, or it's a slog that takes forever because every time you're about to win, a new location pops up that you have to clear.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what did you think of the cards we actually managed to play?
Well, I don't think we played anything new.
Well,
In
I
all
played Ride to
honesty.
Ruin and Rudermark's Finest.
Well, yeah. Okay. Those seem to work very well. I like Right to Ruin and the Riddermark's Finest alterations. I knew were going to work very well.
Yeah, pulling off that the requirement to exhaust it and discard it to get its effect makes it a lot more useful. You aren't sitting there holding it back, having it do nothing while you wonder if you're going to need its ability this round. As always, I continue to really enjoy Strength of Will.
Yeah, definitely. Gandalf's Search and Lorien's Wealth, although I didn't play Lorien's Wealth this turn, are always good cards
Yep,
to have.
Bilbo continues to be far more worth his cost at 6.
Yeah, although we do have to keep reminding ourselves to draw
Yes,
that extra
that is
card.
true. And I actually played Parting Gifts. Obviously, it was meant in this deck for once I had Steward out, I could use it to shuffle resources from Aragorn over your way to help spread the wealth from the Steward a little bit. But turned out not to happen this time around.
Well, we didn't really need it. I mean, like I say, I was sitting on a couple of card draw events and a handful of a couple of allies.
That's true. And I think Chieftain of Attack is the most dangerous enemy in this quest, Although the horse thieves, if you're unlucky and get stuck with a bunch of locations in the staging area, can get pretty nasty. But
Yeah,
other than that,
definitely.
I
But we cleared them out pretty quickly. I mean, this was a very fast game,
yeah.
5 turns. I've seen this go into the +20s because there's always the encounter that keeps getting reshuffled, and you discard Emyn Muil locations to like shadow effects and what have you, and it just gets backbreaking.
Well, I'm glad we managed to avoid that. Um, and I think that's everything I've got to say about this quest. And I wish we'd have been able to get a few more of the new cards in play, but that's fine. There's always upcoming quests to look forward to. Until then, happy questing, and make sure to watch for us next time as we go up against the Dead Marshes.